I'm here at Truest in Honolulu on King Street. It might look like a regular sneaker store, consignment store, but it's a little bit more special than that. I got a few artifacts in here, some truly unique items, so we'll go inside and check it out. Talk to John, who runs it, learn about the history. You guys are ready? Let's check it out. This is John Ohm. He opened Truest back in 2013, and for the past decade, he has slowly built a world-class collection that's got the sneaker world talking.
To me, like a place like Truest is cool because, and shout out to John, this is a sneaker store in Honolulu, and they post the craziest stuff on their Instagram, and then you go in there in real life, and it is exactly that. The samples that they have, it's a small store, but he has such a variety, and he has a case up at the counter with all this sample stuff and stuff that you've never released and stuff that you've legitimately never seen. I mean, we were just talking about classic SBs like sea crystals and Tiffany dunks. He has those in baby sizes, like that they never made.
Hello, my name is John Ohm, and I'm the owner of Truest here in Hawaii. I've been in business for 9 years. We have been at this Makali location ever since the beginning. Before we moved in, there wasn't much action here. Maybe there was a business next door to us that was on its way out. And I feel like ever since we moved in, I think it's safe to say that we've made this block poppin'. Truest is our first business, me and my wife, so I didn't have any experience.
Oh man.
So I know that we have had major ups and downs just in terms of business. And then on top of that, there's like natural disasters, hurricanes, floodings that we had to go through. And then, you know, petty thieves trying to break in, stealing stuff, that types of problems. But yeah, I mean, it comes with the territory, right? It comes with success. So ups and downs, you just got to maintain. And the final product on social media, they think it's all peaches and cream, but
I see.
I wish we could show what happens behind the doors, you know, the grind. Yeah.
But now look at it, like your place is overflowing. It's like floor to ceiling. It's, I mean, you almost have no more space, which is a good thing. So
it looks like that because the space is small.
I see.
If the space was bigger, then we'd definitely be able to make it look cleaner.
But he makes good use of that space. He fills it with ultra rare pairs that anyone can just walk in and see for themselves. But his collection of samples, that's something you can't find anywhere else. Let's hear John explain what a sample is.
To me, I believe a sample is a shoe. Let's say, for example, when Nike makes a prototype, whatever. Like, it's kind of like a rough draft before the final presentation, right? So I think Nike makes a shoe to come up with the concept, and then they explain it, and then they make a sample pair, and then they present it to the Nike team or the brand. And then, they get their opinions. The team looks at it, probably takes notes or whatever, shares their opinion. Sometimes they make changes and then they present it again. Or sometimes they just say, hey, everything looks good. Sometimes they say, you know what, this project is not working, let's just cut it.
I see.
So I believe that's what samples are. I don't know how it gets leaked out to the public, but it does.
Because they come out, they're not supposed to
come out.
Do you have an example of one to kind of show that?
Yeah,
like maybe
come this way. There's a case down here. There's a lot of shoes that we don't want people touching, and here are a few of them. There's a lot of samples in here.
the shoes that I came to see belong to Nigo, who is possibly the most influential person in hip-hop and fashion over the past 30 years. They were custom made for him and they bear his signature. These are one-of-one pairs out of his personal collection. This style exists nowhere else on the planet. But his collection of first-issue Jordan 1s is something anybody can appreciate.
We just have a display of shoes from 1985, except those baby dunks, the Tiffany's, and the sea crystals.
I see.
Everything in this case from this shelf and up, they're from 85.
Like first year of the Jordan 1s.
Yeah, the original release of the Jordan 1s, and then a few like dunks over here and a few other shoes. And the 85s weren't as popular as it is now, I would say. I mean, they were still popular, but they weren't going for as much. So we got some brand new ones still here in the original box that we don't display.
Oh my god, can I see what the price tag says back then?
This one's $65. Oh man, I think there was another one like $30 here, full outfit. They had to mark it down several times.
$30. I heard your socks are like the best socks in the world. Can you tell me about these socks? These socks are changing lives.
Oh man. Yeah. Socks right here. It's just, you know,
Oh, there you go.
something that has been a problem with me because I'm not as tall, so I'm kind of short. So I wear shoes that is low cut.
I see.
So there's a lot of these socks that you wear that you cannot see, right? And it usually slips off the heel like this, and it goes to the front. So that's been a big.
I mean, they don't look like regular socks at all. There's like seams and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
And then my wife made, she made this creation, and it just stays on the heel,
Oh,
and
man.
it never comes off. So and if it ever comes off, I will give you Jorge's best shoes. My friend Jorge over there.
Jorge, you have anything to say about that?
Those socks are life changing.
Oh, see,
Worn
there we
once,
go.
changed my life.
There we go. So if anything, if you can't come in and come in and visit and see the artifacts here, the amazing history, but if you can't afford the shoes, at least get some socks. I mean,
Yeah. Get some
incredible.
socks.
How does being here in the middle of the Pacific, in the middle of the ocean, how does that contribute to the vibe, I guess?
Well, you know, Hawaii, I mean, it seems like we're on an island. I mean, we are on an island. But if you think about it, right, there's the West Coast in the US mainland, right? And then there's Asia, Japan, Korea, China. And Japan and Asia and all that, they're big on sneaker culture as well. Yeah, their fashion is, I would say, a little bit different from us here in the States. So, you know, we get the best of both worlds, right? Asia and the mainland comes to Hawaii. So people may seem that we don't wear shoes out here. We all wear flip-flops and slippers and stuff, but we do have a huge sneaker community out here. Yeah, I'm born and raised right up the street in Makiki. You know, moved out of here when I was 20. I moved to LA and came back in 2012 just to open up this business. I met my wife out there too, and she just graduated from college. So, you know, we just had to make our next move.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, why not move back home where there's all my family and all my friends.
So there you have it. That's Truest. Unique place. Next time you're on the island, go ahead, check them out. Say what's up to John, see what they got. I'm going to try to keep doing this, showcase some of the people and places that make this place special. So next time you're in Hawaii, come on, check them out. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, hit the bell. I'm going to put some links down in the description for you to check out. But yeah, until next time.